Let's see. Hey, how's it going, everybody? All right, I'm back. I'm back. So, what I've got is candy cane going back together. Let's see, can I get all set up here? I don't know who's going to come in. Last time I had a pretty good crowd, but Rich, what's going on, brother? Man, I'm just out here putting this big block back together. I already got the heads on it, got the cam in. I'm getting ready to put the push rods in, get my rocker arms on, get them adjusted, and I got to find my cam button for this roller cam. I put it somewhere in the garage and I have not located it yet, so just got home. Cool. Yeah, today was my off day. This morning the wife and I went and picked blueberries because it's blueberry season, and we like to have a couple gallons of blueberries in the freezer. So we went and picked blueberries this morning. Put her in storage for a few weeks while I redo my garage. Painted and epoxied the floor. Man, I got to paint and epoxy my floor too. It needs it bad. It needs it bad. Mine's just bare concrete. Hey, what's going on, Tim Windsor? I'm just trying to get this big block back together now. I'm trying not to feed mosquitoes because the mosquitoes are bad. I've got rice fields close to my house, and they started flooding them about a week and a half ago. So now the mosquitoes are plentiful. Normally it's the week of 4th of July or the week before, which is this week. But they let you know when it's curfew time. Appreciate that, Tim. Show Big Block some love. I got this 402 back in, I think, 2009. And I got it from a guy in Mississippi. But right here, there's a name right here where it came from the machine shop. It says Ledbetter. And it's on the main cap too, it says Ledbetter. So somebody named Ledbetter had it at one time. Mosquito milk, huh? I don't think it's going to help around here. These rice fields are horrible. When I was a kid, we didn't grow rice. We had cotton and beans. Cotton, beans, and corn. Nobody grew rice. We had Milo too. But what's up, Turlo's Garage? Not going to be able to see all the comments. Get my gloves on here. I'll set these push rods in, and I'm going to start setting my rocker arms on. Start adjusting them. Short one. Another short one. no. Here we go. See what I'm missing here. Terry Grover says I have a 460 I'm putting in a 65 Ford truck like you, my friend. Well, cool, Terry Grover. 460 and a 65 sounds like a fun time. I know those engines are so tough. We had a 460 in one of our work trucks. It was a 95 F350 work truck. It had a lot of miles on it. And we wanted a new truck. That was the one that we had. So one day I was driving it and I turned around real sharp. And the tie rods were angled where the, not tie rods, but the steering stabilizer bolts. When you turn the wheel all the way to one side, they lined up perfect with the oil filter. And I came off a concrete ledge and hit. And it poked a hole in the oil filter on that 460. And so it's about a quarter mile from the shop. And it started getting close to 500. Yeah, that's right, Turlo. I'm getting close, man. I'm getting close. I dropped a bunch of shorts and grabbed 5 more subscribers from my shorts. But anyway, I poked a hole in that oil filter on that 460, and I didn't know it. And about an 1/8 mile driving back to our shop, oil pressure went to 0. And it started rattling. And I looked at my buddy. I said, "Hey, we're going to get a new truck." He said, "Why is that?" I said, "Because I'm about to blow it up." So I put it in first gear, held it on the floor, drove it real fast back to the shop another 1/8 mile or so with no oil in the engine. And it was rattling bad. That 460 was rattling. The lifters were rattling. We got up there, I turned it off. I said, "Well, I'm going to go get an oil filter and change the oil in it." So I put an oil filter on it, changed the oil, started it back up. And that 460 rattled for about 2 minutes. Then the lifters went quiet. And that was about 7 years ago, and they're still using that truck today. That 460 hadn't blown up yet. What's up, Matt Stafford? Matt Stafford, that's my old buddy. He's from, he lives in Mississippi. Works at a, I think, aluminum plant down in Mississippi. Maintenance guy. Me and him worked together for a lot of years. He's a good guy. Matt, when you get together, bud, you need to come to Arkansas and see me. I came and seen you last. Mr. Mach 1, what's going on? What's going on, Gary? You doing all right? I seen you been out cruising a little bit. I'm just putting this big block back together. All my parts came in, so I thought I'd go in and I got a couple days off. Thought I'd go in and try to get some of it together. I don't know if I'll get it running this week. I might though. I may get it running tomorrow. So it's pretty close now. Make sure all these are in. Tell you what, setting these heads on here wasn't too bad. The jokers are heavy. I climbed down in here though to do it. It'll be on my video when I'll do a video of some of this install. And once I get the engine back running, then we'll start on the rear end. I'm gonna pull out these 308 gears, put some 411s in it. Who needs oil? It's overrated. They run longer with no oil in them than they do with water. Oh, blueberry cobbler. Yeah, we picked blueberries today, Gary. Took the wife. There's a place called Nesbitt Blueberry Plantation, and they're on their 2nd week of blueberries. And I asked him. He said they got 3 to 4 more weeks of blueberry season. So probably about 2 weeks we'll go back and get another couple gallons. We got 2 gallons of blueberries today. And we like to spread them out on a cookie sheet and freeze them. And then the next day we'll throw them in a bag or in a an old ice cream bucket. And then whenever you're ready to use them, you just reach in and grab you a hand of frozen blueberries and throw them in your pancakes, your muffins, or whatever you want to do. So their blueberries are really sweet. They're not tart or anything. All right, let me grab some. Let me grab some rocker arms. I just got these rocker arms this week too. Make sure the trunnions are all turned right. These are Scorpion 1.7 race rockers. Yeah, those look pretty good. Grab the other ones. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, Tim. Just give me a call, man. I grew up on a blueberry farm. I'm in New Jersey. We had Grover Market Farm. That's awesome, dude. I guess so. I don't know. It looks like the guy was working pretty hard trying to keep that blueberry plantation looking good. It was nice. He had everything mowed down. Um, it was good. There was a lot of blueberries today, but there's still a lot of green ones. A lot of red ones. They've not all turned yet. So he said like 2.5 or 3.5 more weeks, 2.5 or 3.5 more weeks of picking going on. Where did I set my? Oh, let me get my apple juice. Temperature's great today. It's only mid 80s. Humidity's actually low, which is unusual for Arkansas. I got a live stream on, but I forgot to turn my cameras on. Let me turn these on. I'm not going to start over though. All right. GoPros are on now. Upkeep is hard on the blueberry farm. A lot of people give up on them. Weather there is beautiful. Same mid 80s, low humidity. That's awesome, Rich. That's awesome because I know it's probably been hot for you guys up there too, but it has been, the heat index has been over 100 almost every day, 103 to 108, 109, and the heat index here, but it's today's great. I'm like, well, I'm not going to spend this day in the house or anything since it's nice. All right, let me get my poly locks. Grab my polylocks and Allen wrench so I can set these things on here. I'll be right there, guys. This is going to have to work. I'm still here. I'm still here. Picking up Cleveland for the Fairmont Saturday. Since I got back, you've only worked one day. Well, I know you've had some stuff going on, Gary. I've only worked a few days. All right, start the back here. Dude, that stroker Cleveland's going to be awesome in that Fairmont. I know you're wanting to get on it now after seeing that Fairmont at Ford Takeover. That was a clean car, super clean, and it ran great. Trying to decide what color I'm going to spray this engine before I put the valve covers and stuff on it. What color I want to paint it. It was gold, but that was when I had it on the engine stand and I painted it gold. I may not even paint it. I mean, the truck is all patinaed. The daggum old engine ought to look old and patina too, I reckon. All those are on there. Get the other side. Matt Stafford, you at work tonight? I know that sometimes when I jump on lives, I've got a minute at work. So I'm gonna get these on here. I'm gonna run them all down till they're just touching, just snug enough where the push rod or the rocker arm don't move up and down. Then I'm gonna rotate it a quarter of a turn. And then I'm gonna do it again. Run them all down till they're all snug. And I'm gonna rotate it a quarter again. I'm gonna rotate it a quarter of a turn 8 times. It's 2 full revolutions. Once I do that, all I gotta do is come back and turn all of them half of a turn to set the preload on the lifters, because I am running hydraulic lifters, and lock the poly locks, and I'll be done with that. Put the valve covers on it. I won't have to reset them. They'll be all set. I don't know if any of you set them that way. This one doesn't seem like it wants to go on there. Let's try this other one. Check this other one out. All right. Alright, got all of them. I feel like all of them are snug. Now I'm going to turn it over a quarter turn and do it again. Hey, what's up, Dizzy Izzy? Bubba Ayers, what's going on, Bubba? Hey, I just put the heads back on. got the cam in. I'm just put the push rods in. I'm gonna get my lifters adjusted now. So I'm just gonna go a quarter turn. Maybe. And come back in and check. Another quarter turn. So I'm gonna bolt the passenger side seat down. Get Mama's to-do list done, so hopefully I can play on September 30th. Yeah. Gotta get Mama's list done. I got a long list of Mama's list to do. Long list. Can you guys see all these mosquitoes flying in here? It's freaking daylight and mosquitoes are just being my buddy. Well, that's two full revolutions. Now I can set the preload on and tighten them down. I got to find the right Allen wrench though. This is not the right one. Oh, let's metric. Let me get the standard one. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let me grab my ratchet here. Put a little extension on here. And I just gotta take them off. Go ahead and get the 9/16. Let's see. $245 Dizzy Izzy. That's good, man. You're getting there. Rich at 257. I didn't start the channel for subs. I didn't start for subs either, Rich. I was just throwing stuff on here. But since the No Name Nationals, I got to get 500. So once I hit 500, I'm okay. I'm not worried if I get 1,000, or being monetized or anything like that. I'm just putting stuff on here that I like to do. So Gary says a Scat 408 stroker, Scat or Eagle. You're thinking Scat? Well, both of them have a low end kit and a high end kit. So both of them are good. Eagle's made right there in Mississippi. Yeah, the friends are way cooler, Gary. The friends are way cooler. Rav4 guy, what's going on, Rav4? Yeah, the friends I've made on this YouTube stuff has been great. A lot of great guys, a lot of great people in here. Oh, gotta hydrate. All right. Take everything a half turn, and then lock it down. 5/8. Rav4, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm just enjoying. I got 3 days off this week. I gotta go in an extra night and cover vacation for a guy. So I normally work 4 on, 4 off, but I'll get an extra 12 hours this week. So that's 12 hours of bonus, which is good. I need it. After that week, that Ford takeover week, I spent 12 days off. That. Money is money. What's up, dancing alone? That's a stretch. Nobody's came over and cut your grass. Somebody stole your sandwich. Great bunch of guys, except for the guy who has mustard on his shirt collar. Tell you what, us older guys, we didn't have any of this when we were. Probably everybody in this live stream. Nobody had this stuff when we were younger. Damn good thing for me. A lot of stuff that didn't need to be, documented when I was young. But man, we've met a lot of good people because of this. So there is that part of it. Because there's people I've met in here that I never would have met in my life. I mean, I did travel. I traveled all over North America for quite a few years and met a lot of people. But this platform allows us to stay in contact with each other and go hang out sometimes. Drop the sucker. I'll see you later, dancing. Don't restore the whole truck without you. Yeah. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a little harder to get to. Yep. Yep. What's up? I'm on a live stream. What you got?
Where was we at with the refrigerator organization thing? The TJ Maxx?
Yes, it was. It was. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Dancing rails. We'll see you in a bit. Man, these mosquitoes are all over me. Grab my magnet because I'm not reaching down for that. All right. Where'd you go? Normally the headers catch everything that dropped. I didn't hear that hit the ground. Oh, I see it, right there. You gotta get them $2 AutoZone magnets. They come in handy. They come in handy. Often. Y'all probably never drop wrenches though. I drop them all the time. Alright. Well, those are somewhat set. I got my timing cover in today. I had to order a billet aluminum timing cover, something stronger than the stock one because I got a roller cam now. And I got to put a cam button on here, which I got to find it. It's somewhere in the garage. And it's not where I left it. So I have to search for this cam button. before I can put my timing cover on. But I need to make a choice. I need to decide if I'm gonna paint it or leave it mixed colors, because it's orange and gold and metal. What's up, Sublime? 65 plus giant. One and only Kermit. I dropped a 3mm Allen wrench and never found it. But yeah. Well, luckily the headers catch most of the stuff I drop in here. That does get caught between the tubes, but which was what that one just did. Hey, Sublime, I see that Destroyer was up visiting you this week. That's pretty cool. I guess y'all got to hang out and chat and have something to drink. YouTube pulled a fast one and unsubbed me from you. You know, I looked at my all-time analytics last night. Let me switch this around. I looked at my all-time analytics last night, just looking over some of the stuff and looking at my subs, and I've had 592 subs, although I've only got 442 now, but 150 something has been unsubbed from me. I don't know if they just unsubbed or if YouTube took them away from me, but I'm 155 subs less than what has already subbed to my channel, so I'll get them back though. Man, beard looking wild today. Oh well. Got my apple juice. Destroyer will be live tonight. Yep, it's Tuesday night. He'll be doing his live. Yeah, I've talked to him a few times. He's a really good guy. All right, Matt. We'll see you in just a minute. Yeah, I'd like to see Destroyer's that was that dart he just got. Is that what that was? A dart. I'd like to see that Mopar he just got. I'd like to see it run. That thing sounds great. Yeah, Eric is good people. That's right, Rich. You know, I asked him when I first started doing these lives or getting in some of these lives and stuff. I asked him if he would make me a logo, so he made my Big Block 402 logo. Sent it to me like the next day. He said, "How's this?" He said, "I went ahead and made you a little intro too." And I'm like, "Dude, that is awesome," because I didn't know how to do that crap. But let's see, I've been on 49 minutes. I'm only going to be on here in about 10 more minutes. And then I'll get off because I know there's some other live streams coming on tonight. I just wanted to jump on here while I was working on this. Let's see, I think I'm done with that. So what I got left to do now is I got to find my cam button, get it on here, and then I got to fit this timing cover on and check my clearance between the cam button and the plate and the cover. Make sure it's in spec. I got the cams set up. I got my lifters lined up. I got a bushing. I got my roller bushing back here. I got the lifters all lined up with the cam and everything. So my in place set for that way. I got to set my thrush this way. Once I get it set this way, I can put the cover on it and start putting it all back. Start putting the rest of it together. I can go ahead and put the intake on it tonight. I may do that. I may get the intake on it. And what else? I need to see if I need to get anything for that MSD box. I'm gonna put on here. I gotta order a rev limiter. I gotta order a peel for it. I don't have any of the peels for it. I need a 6,000. That's all I'm gonna take this motor to is probably 6,000. Probably not even that. Probably 5,800. But I'll put a rev limiter at 6,000. Oh, and I've got something good coming for it. I've got to meet up with my brother and pick it up. He's got everything at his house, but I've got a nitrous kit to throw on here for no name, so that when I do some races, you know, if I need a little extra help coming out of the hole, because it's a heavy truck, and I may want it to get on out there a little quicker. So I'm only gonna put 100 shot on here, so 100 nitrous shot on here should help out quite a bit. All right, Dizzy Izzy. We'll see you, buddy. Hey, I did a little test on shorts. So let's see. Let me turn this around again. All right, Matt. We'll see you back. So I did a little test with shorts. Before yesterday, I dropped four shorts. Buck, you said finding content for shorts. I walked out there and I took 4 15-second videos. I did one of the truck, 2 of parts, and then one of me putting a sticker on the back of the truck. And I said one of these shorts is gonna probably do good. And sure enough, the one that's the song, it says it's a candy cane and it's just the side of the truck. It had 1,200 views in less than 10 hours. It's still at 1,200 views, but it did get 1,200 views like really quick. The other ones around 200. I think one of them maybe 50 or something like that. But out of 4 shorts I dropped in a row, one of them hit 1,200 views in no time. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the algorithm's doing, but out of 4, one of them did good. And that Ford Lightning hood, the front coming up on the front of that Ford Lightning, I mean, it was a 9-second video of the hood just opening. That thing got 3,100 views, and I just happened to pull my phone out, and he hit the button, and I videoed the hood coming up, and I'm like, hey, let me throw this on here. And people watched it. I don't know if they liked it, but they watched it. So they're going to have that Lightning truck over it. It's a Kavanaugh Ford in Jonesboro. That new Lightning's going to be over there until December. They said they can't sell it till December because it's a program vehicle. So I'm going to see if they'll let me do a review on it, because I bought 2 Mustangs from them, and I'm going to see if they'll let me have the truck for about an hour on their lot to do a review of that Ford Lightning and drop it on my channel and see if that hits anything. 42 subs in 28 days. That's great, Buck. That's great. You'll get there, man. You're getting there. I see that one of the call outs I got, Outfits Garage, he's got 300 and something, 350, or he's getting there too. So I hope he gets his 500. I'd like him to bring that stock car. He's putting a 327 in a dirt track car. He's going to bring it up there, and we're going to race. Hey, yeah, sorry, Matt. Not having a great day, man. What's the weather like up there in the Chicago area, Detroit? Oh, Gary's in Detroit area. What's it like in Chicago weather today? I know it's windy. It never stops blowing there, right? Yeah, I knew what you meant, Buck. These shorts. 90? Wow. It's only 85 here in Arkansas, and the humidity's low. It's like awesome day. It's like an awesome day. The wind's yeah, the wind is not even blowing out there, and it's been blowing all year. It seems like so. But I got my shop fan going, so it's helped a lot. Hog shooter hot rod, spraying epoxy, and high build now mosquito repellent. Look, mosquitoes all around me. I wish I had some mosquito repellent right now, because they are. When I popped the hood on the truck today, the mosquitoes were just right here waiting on me. I believe we're all set here. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm gonna just lay the valve covers up here tonight. Or I got a towel I've been throwing over it. I'm gonna get the intake on here. I'll get the intake put on it. When I get off this live, I'll keep on working. I'd like to get this thing started back up this week. That way I can get the rear end tore out of it, get the gears out of it next week. I gotta order my gears and my mini spool. Let me grab these brackets right here. So another one of the upgrades I have for candy cane here is I got these brackets, and these brackets bolt straight to the 12 bolt rear end in this truck. So you bolts to the back. You just pull the dust cover and all the drum brakes off, and you just bolt this bracket up. And then for a caliper, you buy calipers for 1990 K1500 Chevrolet. So you buy the front calipers for a 90 model 4-wheel drive Chevrolet. All right, Matt. We'll see you, man. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. So you put the Chevy truck calipers on here, and then you get the rear rotors off of a 95 Impala SS, and they bolt right on to this 5-lug rear end. Here's the instructions. So you're using stock GM parts with these brackets, and you run disc brakes on the back of it. And all I'm going to have to change is my proportional valve. So I'm going to swap this proportional valve out with a Willwood adjustable proportional valve. I'll take that out. That way I can adjust the percentage on it. Hey, what's up? Robbie, what's going on, man? Yeah, so these instructions with these disc brakes for the disc brake brackets are calipers and pads are for a 1990 K1500 with a 5.7 for the front without the heavy duty chassis. Rotors are either from the K1500 if it's a 6-lug, and it's not, mine's 5-lug, or for a 95 Impala SS rear for 5-lug. The 5-lug rotors will need the hose enlarged to 9/16 in order to go over the factory 14mm lug studs. Mine don't have 14mm lug studs though. Mine's got 1/2 inch because it's a 71 model rear end. Then it gives you the part numbers for the calipers, the banjo bolts, the brake pads, and the rotor AC Delco number. All this stuff you can get either off of eBay or Rock Auto. Then it tells you what rubber brake lines to get. For a 2000 and up Silverado with rear disc brakes, you get those brake hoses and you hook it right up to that. And then you got to move your brake line over. But really straightforward stuff to do. I don't know if I'll get the rear disc brakes done before No Name Nationals. That's like at the bottom of the list. The top of the list was the engine, and then the rear end, the gears, and then the transmission. I've got another long tail 350, turbo 350. I'm gonna go ahead and tear it apart, put all new stuff in it, drill it out, firm up the shifts and second gear, pull the spring out the servo. I'm gonna build that, upgrade the sprags and stuff in. I'm gonna upgrade that turbo 350, and I'm gonna swap this turbo 350 out. It's a short tail, and I'm gonna put the long tail 350 in here. And then if I get done with all that in time, I may mess with the rear disc brakes, but it depends. Robbie, how'd that boat turn out? I seen you done some aluminum repair on there. I think Michael had said he's got some of those aluminum box intakes for the neons. He's going to bring to you to have you weld up some stuff on them. Since he said his he's out of argon. He's out of argon on his spool gun. He said he's going to bring it to you and let you do it. Let you get some more practice on it. Hey guys, if you haven't watched the short I just dropped yesterday of my brother's 99 Dodge Neon at the drag strip, just doing an 1/8 mile pass on nitrous, watch that video, and at the very end of it, there's going to be a little kid sitting off to the side, and he's got dark hair sitting there. He's probably, I don't know how old he is, maybe 14, maybe. Watch that kid. You won't recognize him, but he's in this chat right now, and he'll be welding on some aluminum later. So check out that short. See if you recognize. You're not going to recognize him because he was a young kid then. But I think that was early 2000s. I don't remember exactly what year it was. But that neon run on the single overhead cam motor. It run 860s an 1/8 mile on all motor. And on nitrous, it run 803. Could have run 7s, but he was having transmission problems. And then when he put the dual overhead cam motor in that car, it ran 850s on motor. And he never did run it on nitrous. So. Still got a lot of work to do. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to get off this live stream because I know Destroyer's got a live going on tonight, and some more people got lives going. I appreciate every one of you coming in, and thanks for stopping by and watching me do a little bit of work on the truck. I've only started working on it this afternoon because me and the wife did some stuff together this morning. I will get the intake on it tonight, and if I find the cam button, and I check the clearance between the cam button and the timing cover, and it's good. That once my thrust is good, or thrust, my end play is good on my camshaft. All right, if that's all good, I'll get that all bolted in. And I don't think I'm going to paint it. I think I'm going to let it all mismatch color since the daggum truck is mismatched, and it'll look like a junkyard motor. And maybe it won't run like a junkyard motor, but I am going to put nitrous on it, and I've got everything for that. So after I get done with, I don't know, it's going to come in there one time. After I get done with the rear end, we'll do the nitrous kit, and then we'll do the transmission in that order. So motor, gears, transmission, or nitrous, then transmission, and we'll go out and make some test passes, some test hits on the street. Maybe we can get it to George Ray's, and I can make some passes at the drag strip with it before then. I've got to get some tires. I've got another set of wheels. I got some 15x10 Centerline Combo Pros off of the 90 model OBS I'm going to be putting on here. And maybe I'll get some drag radials or some slicks to go on here for that. I know Just Mopar Joe said he had some drag radials. I got to get with him and see if we can work out a deal on those or not. But thanks, guys, for coming by, and I'll see you on the next live stream, or I'll be in a live stream later, guys. We'll see you, Rich, Buck, Tim, Robbie, Sublime Gary, hey, be good, brother. We'll see you around. I'm out of here.